streaming. How exciting! I'm gonna be doing some piano. We got the acoustic piano here. Whoa, exciting. I'm gonna be setting up here and for a little bit, and I'm actually gonna be recording some piano learning tutorials, lessons. Is that what you would call them? I've got my pocket right here, so this is going to be kind of a hitting two birds with one stone kind of deal. I'm live streaming for you, which there's currently 0 people on here. I don't know if live streaming vertical means you can go and rewatch the replays, or if this, what I'm currently speaking to, is just going to go out to the abyss and never be seen by anyone. It's an experiment. First time again live streaming with the vertical mode. Ooh, blue. I'm going to go ahead and set up these cameras like I said I'm gonna do. Woo! I could have set this all up before I hit the live stream button, but I figured, why not be a part of the process and see what all goes into setting up. I'm gonna change my light colored red. I think that's good right there. Let me turn down the overhead lights. All right, now we're getting atmospheric, and I look so blue. And for these, I guess I'm gonna do vertical content for both camera and or live streaming and recording. Just setting up a little pocket right here. I'm just gonna start off just jamming on some notes. Don't really know what I'm playing. Just having fun. Got a few more viewers. Hey, what's up, buddies? Am I playing the piano? God, yes I am. Are you playing the piano? You tell me. Hello, how was your day? My day has been fantastic so far. Being real productive. Getting some short content out like this. Practicing some piano. A subscriber, thank you. Subscriber done, you know what that means. You've earned yourself a subscriber done song. What is that? I have no idea. We're about to make it up right now. I was playing in D, so subscribe done. Can't you see? Can't you see? The subscriber's done today. Can't you see? That's all I got. I'm not the best with coming up with stuff off the cuff of my unsubscribed. Oh no! Rush E. Sorry, I don't play songs like that. I don't learn songs. I just kind of jam out on melodies and figure out chord progressions, see what goes from good, what sounds good basically. I like to make music. I'm a weirdo. I don't actually play too many other people's music. I used to do that all throughout my life as a kid. I'd be reading the piano music, reading the tunes, learning guitar songs when I went to guitar. It's been fun learning other people's music, but I gotta tell you, something about making your own music is just super special. Daddy. Well, thank you, Gaming Coops, for subscribing. That's appreciated. I don't know what this daddy is about. And thank you for subscribing. We need more subscriber songs. This one's what I'm subscribe. That's not the best English, but you know what? I'll work with it. I'm subscribed today. I'm subscribed tomorrow and today. Forever I'll be, I'm subscribed. Subscriber all day. Not Maki? I don't know what Maki is. Subscribe. Subscriber all day. Okay. Subscriber all day. Subscriber all night. All night and day. All night and day. Subscriber all day. Ha! Subscriber all night. Yes, subscriber all day. Subscriber all night. I threw in those words before I even read it. I knew where you were going with the subscriber all day. We had to have the subscriber all night. Subscriber all day. Subscriber all night. Subscriber all day. Subscriber for the rest of your life. Didn't know where I was going with that one either. But you know what? It worked out. Life and night kind of rhyme. Kind of works out together. Net great. Oh, thank you, THTSME. Great content with lots of love. That's all I'm trying to do here. Spread the love to you and to everyone else who's watching. I just want to spread love. Sing, I need a job. What does that mean? Sing, I need a... If I sing, does that mean you get a job? Are you telling me you want to sing as a job? I'm not sure what you're trying to say here. Sing, I need a job. Okay. Sing, I need a job. Sing, I need a job. Oh, please give me a job. Sing, I need a job. Sing, I need a job. Oh, please give me a job. Can't you please give me a job? Sing and give me a job. I am just having fun here. I labeled this as like a lesson kind of live stream, but you know, I'm just having so much fun being goofy with you guys. You guys are so freaking interactive. I love your... Thank you, Danielle. Daniel, I don't know... Daniel or Daniel, you're gonna have to let me know. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be energized here. Basically, where I was going to go with this was Phrygian is my favorite mode. If you know what modes are, then you know where I'm going with this. Phrygian is like what all the metal players use because it sounds so dark, mysterious, exotic. Let me give you an example. So this is Phrygian. Starts off with a minor chord. And then we go up a half step, in which gives us a major chord. And to me, that's my favorite interval, going from this minor chord, half step up to a major chord. And then if we actually start off on that first minor chord and then go back down a whole step, we get ourselves another minor chord. And those chords right there, those are like my favorite chords. I could probably just play those chords all day and night and never get sick of it because it's so good sounding. It's Dan, and tell them IL is like eel, but call me Dan. Oh, this is Dan, and them IL is like eel. Daniel. I'm gonna call you Dan. What's up, Dan? Thank you for that clarification. So going back to our Phrygian. Just sounds so dark and mysterious. So let me, I'm just gonna play with those chords there. So I'm playing an E right here, E minor, F major, D minor. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna play those chords and I'm gonna jam up Up your game 3 views? Up your game 3 views? What are you trying to say, up my game 3 views? Is 3 views not enough? This is like the pinnacle, top level amount of views I've ever received in my life. I can't get more than 3 views. It's okay, Dan, you're forgiven. Let's go back to our phrygian here. So again, we're sticking with our E minor, to our F major, to our D minor, and I'm just gonna do that chord progression with my left hand, and I'm just gonna jam out with my right hand, playing that Phrygian scale, just kind of random things. Let's come up with the melody here. Yes, I do need more, thank you. Couldn't tell if you were making fun of me or supporting me. Here we go. You can't go wrong with Phrygian. So exotic. Thank you, Dan. I love playing the piano. Quick backstory, I started playing piano when I was 3 years old, actually. My mom's a piano teacher. There we go. And I wanted to learn that song, if you recognize it. I haven't played the song since I was 3, so I forgot it a little bit. Something like that. I wanted to learn the Mickey Mouse song. I played piano when I was 3, did a bunch of recitals when I was in school, and then I became a teenager, and I'm like, hey, piano's lame. Who wants to do that? Piano's like for stupid people. I'm gonna go play video games because only cool people play video games. And then Rock Band came out, and I'm like, hey, this is a video game. It's not really music. This is pretty cool. And then I played Rock Band, and then that transitioned me back into music. And now here I am back playing real music again. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. Kyrgyzstan. I'm gonna say that. I know that song, but I don't know the name. Yes, the song. Toccata Fugue in D minor, I think is the name of that song. Yeah, it has to be D minor. Because there's our D harmonic minor scale right there. I see, oh, you see Sophie? Sophie, where are you? Oh, Sophie! Here, let me go grab Sophie so you can say hi to Sophia. Answer me. Sorry, I didn't see what your question was, Mahendra Prada. What was your question? I don't even see a question. I'm scrolling way up here. I'm sorry if I missed it. You'll have to ask the question again. I don't see it. Let me go grab Sophie. Sophie! Oh my goodness. Yes, here we are. Hi, Sophie. So cute. You're so blue. She likes to jump up on the piano, but right now she wants outside, so I'm gonna let her outside. I just wanted you to say hello. Just wanted you to say hello to Sophie. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So cute. All right, we can go outside. Oh. She is quite adorbs. 4 cats, that's a lot of cats. I guess I kind of have 4 cats. My parents have 2 cats, and then I got 2 cats over at my house, but I live in my parents half the time I exist, so I kind of have 4 cats. Taking care of her right now. So, yeah, thank you guys for being here, chatting with me. This is fantastic. I gotta be honest, I've done quite a few live streams on YouTube. A few music ones like this, sort of, but most of the stuff I do is like game development related, or usually game development related. But this, I'm getting so much like feedback from you guys. This is fantastic. See question up with Daniel. Okay. I'm gonna look again, Mahendra. Mahendra. I don't see anything. This is like the first thing you've said, Mahendra, is answer me. Can you just ask the question again? I'm looking. I just don't see it. I don't see anything. Nothing else from you. So if you would ask your question again, I will gladly try to answer it, but I gotta know the question. I can't find it. Okay. What are we doing now? So, I was doing D minor. Let's do something in D minor, harmonic minor. So that is... major to minor? We started off in D minor, but somehow ended up back to D major. Don't know how that worked. Say something. Thank you for hanging out, Dan. That was fantastic talking to you. I hope you have a fantabulous rest of your day as well. Thanks again for stopping by. Mahendra, say something. I've been talking this entire time. Something. There we go. Say something. I said the word something. Is that what you're looking for? Say something, please. Won't you say something, please? Can't you see? I want you to say something, please. Say something, please. Won't you please say something? Say something, please. Is that better? I said something. Did you have any GF? Did you have any... I don't think your English You must not speak English as your native language, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's just a little bit hard to understand you. Did you have any GF? Oh, girlfriend. Okay. Yes, yes. In fact, I did. I do. I don't did, but I do. Yes. Girlfriend. GF. What would you? Did you have any GF? Did you have any GF? Did you have any GF? See, when you say did you have, that speaks in the past tense as if you had something. And when you had something, it makes me think of food. Like, did you have a garlic sandwich for lunch today? So when you say did you have GF, that makes me think of food. Now, what's a food that starts with G and ends with F? Girlfriend. Oh, thank you. I feel handsome. Well, I mean, to each their own. You know, I got a decent looking face, but some people are scared of the spider hair. Some people like the spider hair. I'm obviously a fan of the spider hair. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel like a spider, even though I'm afraid of spiders. GF. Okay, so what are we going on about GF again? So GF makes me think of like a food. So now we need to think of something that starts with a G, like gooseberries? We can think of a better name. I'm leaving. No! No, 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 no! Bro, thank you! I understand if you gotta go. You don't have to leave. I'm not mad at you. But if you gotta go, I understand. Good talking to you, Mahandre. Mahandre got that right. Later, adios. It's been fun. Thank you for communicating. It's been fun. I'm still going to try to come up with a word that starts with G, a food. I want to come up with a quick little ditty here. G. Food. I feel like I should know a food that starts with G. Glass? That's not food. I can't think of any foods that start with G. Maybe Siri can help me. Adios, Mahandre. Hey, Siri. I can't do Siri when I'm recording live. Okay, that's unfortunate because now I can't think of a food that starts with G. I keep on wanting to say lasagna because there's that G in there. Lasagna. But that doesn't start with the G. Grapes? Grapes? Why didn't I think of grapes? I love grapes. Grapefruit. Oh, GF. DGF, that's it. That's did you have any grapefruit? GF. That's what GF is going to be right here. Did you have any grapefruit? Did you have any grapefruit? Did you have any grapefruit? Did you have any grapes? Did you have any grapefruit? Because if you did, that would because if you did, that would make me happy. Because if you did, that would make me. Because if you did, that would make me happy. Did you have any grapefruit? Did you have any grapefruit? Because if you did, that would make me happy. Because if you did, that would make me happy. Did you have any grapefruit? Did you have any fruit? Because if you did, that would make me happy. Because if you did, that would make me glad. Did you have any grapefruit? Did you have any fruit? Because if you did, that would make me happy. Because if you did, that would make me glad. Did you have any fruit? Oh, that was the grapefruit song. Okay. The chatter has died again. You will never be a girl. Mahandre. Now I don't know if you're trolling me or if this is still the language barrier. That's hurtful. You will never be a great pianist. Can't tell if you're trying to be supportive or you're trying to tear down my soul. Either way, it's hilarious to me. You will never be a great pianist. Let's try that. suck, you're not very good. You will never be a great pianist. And then we're just going to repeat that. You will never be a great pianist. You will never be a great pianist. Just stop. You suck. You stop. You suck. You will never be a great pianist. You will never be a great pianist. Just stop. You suck. You stop. You suck. Please stop. You really suck. Because you will never be a great pianist. Oh. No response to that one. Okay, that was fun. That was entertaining. Oh snap! So again, I was supposed to be teaching here today. I'm going to be doing some teaching here really soon. I'll be right back. I need to go grab my wireless microphone that I'll be recording with my pocket with. I am back. I got my wireless mic here. Oh. Hi, Mario XD. Oh, hi. No say. Oh, it's okay. I'm back now. Hello. Give me a second here. I'm kind of hitting two birds with one stone. I'm doing the live stream, but I'm also recording on a separate camera. Gonna be doing some piano tutorials. But before I get that going, I could jam out a little bit more on the piano. You here to learn? You just hanging out? What's up, my friend? Where do I put you? Let's put this one right here. And I'll put this one right here. Okay. There we go. Get some red on me. Yeah. Something like that. Woo! Well, there we go. Hello, Mario. Oh, they just said hello to you. I already said hello to Mario. Mahendra. Hi, Mario. Oh, Mahendra's still here. What's up, Mahendra? I thought you were gone. Welcome to the party. Welcome back. Later, Mario. Thanks for stopping by. Been great having you here, my friend. Mahendra, my bro. I'm very easygoing. You are forgiven. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. Just because we have a language barrier doesn't mean the intention isn't good. And you, my friend, have no will intent. Evil will intent, bad will intent. You have no bad intent against me. I can see that, I can feel it, I can hear it in my own head. Thank you for clarifying. You are forgiven. One day become the great piano practice. Keep practicing. Also take part in the tournament that you like. Wish you a good day and good luck and good future, bro. Thank you. Keep growing every single day. You just can't stop. You can't stop this growing. Can't stop. Okay. I think I'm gonna start recording some videos now. So I'm still gonna be live streaming, but I'm gonna be paying a little bit more attention to what I'm gonna be teaching piano, because I'm gonna be turning these into shorts. So, yeah, so I guess I need to come up with some things I want to talk about. First of all, I'm going to record an intro, outro bit. So, the video is going to start with, you can become a piano god. And it's going to end with, remember, if you practice this just 5 minutes a day, and then it'll cut out and repeat, because we like the loops in our shorts. So, if you practice this 5 minutes a day, you will become a piano god. You will become a piano god. So I'm trying to think of the night, bro. It's morning for me, but yeah, it's not like that everywhere in the world. Good night. I'm still waking up. Shorts. Okay. If you practice this 5 minutes a day, you too can become a piano god. Okay. So this is a very basic exercise for very beginner pianos to get used to the keys, the position of the keys. How to find the keys quickly. Just practicing octaves, jumping from one octave to another. So I'm just going from a C with my my right hand thumb, which is on my left side. I don't know why I call it my left thumb. This is technically my left thumb. To pinky with the right, pinky. All right. Still practicing my short intro bit. And remember, if you practice this for 5 minutes a day, you can become a piano god if you practice this for 5 minutes a day. And remember, practice makes perfect. So if you practice, and remember, practice makes perfect. And remember, practice makes perfect. So, if you practice this 5 minutes a day, you will become a piano god. I like that. That's a good loop right there. And remember, if you you too can become a piano god if you practice this. You too can become a piano god if you practice this 5 minutes a day. And remember, if you practice this 5 minutes a day, you too can become a piano god. And remember, if you practice 5 minutes a day, you too can become a piano god with this exercise. Okay, let's try this. And remember, you too can become a piano god. And remember, with just 5 minutes a day of practice, you too can become a piano god with this exercise. And remember, with just a little bit of practice, you too can become a piano god with this exercise. And remember, with just 5 minutes of practice a day, you too can become a piano god with this exercise. Piano god with this exercise. Okay. This is going to be kind of weird with this pocket here. Just put it between my legs. Get a good angle here. There's a keyboard. Or you know what? I think I'm just going to... Should I just hold the pocket? Oh, that's right. I could change modes on here. I should change this to FPV mode? How do I do that? to take this pocket off of the tripod because it's too awkward to hold this thing when I'm dealing with the piano and everything's up so close. Learning how to recognize where the notes are on the piano is one of the most important things you can do, probably the first thing you should do. So we're going to start out by looking at this D key, which is in between these two black keys. We can see they're separated by, we can see that there's these two black keys next to each other, and there's these three black keys to each other. So we're just going to focus on the one with the two black keys in between. We're going to put our thumb on the D, and we're going to jump up an octave to the next one where there's also two black keys to the next D with our pinky. So we're going to go from our thumb to our pinky. And we're just going to jump between these two right here. And then after we go to here and get comfortable with that, we're going to do it again. Bring our thumb up to this D, and then go to the next D, pinky. And then we're going to go backwards, start with our pinky. And then we're going to go down and bring our pinky to the next D backwards. To the next D. Alright, there's an octave tutorial for there, right there. Building off our last octave exercise, we were just sticking with the D, jumping up octaves. But don't be afraid to do the same exercise with other notes. So now we're going to go to the C. A whole step below is to the left of these two black keys right here. And we're going to jump up with an octave, starting with our thumb on C, up to our pinky on the next C, and then transition our thumb to this C, and then go up here, and then end our pinky on that C. And then we're going to do the same thing, always go backwards, start with our pinky, go down to the next C with our thumb, and then switch that same C with our pinky to the next octave below with our thumb. Always practice all your octaves. This exercise is great for building up hand dexterity, loosening up your fingers, and just in general getting more comfortable with the piano, being able to play these keys. So we're going to start off our thumb on middle C, and we're just going to be playing white keys. Just each finger of is going to... I said that kind of funky. Let's try that again. So this is a great exercise for building up hand dexterity, in general, just getting more comfortable with pressing on the keys and not being so tight. So we're going to start with our thumb on middle C, and then each of our fingers are just going to land on the next, each white key, and we're going to start our way going up. And keep your fingers on the keys pretty much the entire time. When you lift up, I'm not really like lifting my thumb up. You want to keep your fingers on the keys. And then we're going to move up, play the same thing starting with the thumb, and then we're just going to keep on moving this position up. We're going to keep keep on doing it. Until we get back to our C right here. Thumb back on the C. And then we want to go backwards. Always go backwards. There you go. We're going to focus on warming up just these three fingers. 1, 2, and 3 is what you call them in the piano world, or thumb, index, and our middle finger. So we're just going to start off on C right here. We're going to play those 3 notes consecutively, and then we're just going to move our position up by 1, only playing white key still. And we're just going to do that all the way till we get back up to the next octave on C. There we go. And then of course we want to walk our way back down. Always go backwards. There you go. Today we're practicing working out our weak fingers, which are always our 3, 4, and 5, our middle finger, our ring finger, and our pinky. These are always the weak fingers with pretty much anything we do in life. So let's work them out a little bit. I've got a finger exercise here, pretty simple. It's just a 3-note pattern. We're going to start off on middle C with our middle finger, and we're just going to work our way up consecutively 1 note at a time. So play that 3 notes, and then we're going to move up a whole step and just continue the pattern all the way until we get back up to middle C. Give those fingers a nice workout. We're going to practice a chord day, a broken chord, arpeggio. There we go. There's our broken chord. So a chord by itself is when you play all the notes at once. Broken chord, well, they're broken up into different pieces. So we're going to go ahead and just play that C major right there. And then we're going to go ahead and jump up an octave to the next C major. And then we're just going to do one more time. There we go, up to the next C major. And then of course we want to go backwards, so start your pinky off on that G. And we're going to go down. Keep on going. Great practice to learn your octaves and get comfortable with these broken chords. Inversions today. An inversion is just a chord played in a different way. So for example, here's our C major, C, B, and G. If we take this bottom note and then we put it up on top, so we're just going to take that C, we're going to hold these 2 notes down still, we're going to move that C up here. So now that C that was right there is now moved right there. Wow, look at that. This is still a C chord, it's just inverted. This is our first inversion. Now we're going to do the same. We're going to take this E and we're going to put it up on the top right there. So now, again, we have the same chord. It's just inverted. It's all the same notes. Just inverted. So practice going up and down that way, playing with your root. First inversion, second inversion, all the way back to our root again. And if you want, you can keep on going. There's no rule saying you can't keep on going. Just keep on going. Oh yeah, always work your way back down as well. Go. Alright, got our inversion lesson. What else do we need? We're learning lots here. probably no one left here in the chat. There's a couple people in the chat. Okay, so did our inversions, did a couple. Haven't really done any two-handed stuff yet. It's kind of hard to do two hands when you're just. We're talking modes today, so everyone is familiar with a major scale, or at least you should be. It's the most like default known. Let me try that again. We're going to be talking about modes today, and modes are awesome. So a C major scale starts off on the C and plays all the white keys. Here's a C major scale. It's like the most basic scale you can get in music. It's like the starting point for all music. You always start off on a major. So now a mode is taking those same notes, so all the notes in the major scales with C are all these white notes. There's no black notes in there. Now if we take the same set of notes and we just start off on a different position, so let's start off this next one right here. That would be the Dorian mode. We start off on the next note right here, we have Phrygian. We start off on the next note, we got Lydian. Then we got Mixolydian. Then we got, I'm just going to call it natural minor. And then we have our diminished. Or not diminished, Locrian. I could do a better Ionian, Aeolian. I forget which one. I should know this. What's Aeolian and what's Ionian? One of them's minor, one of them is major. I'm going to go look it up real quick. Today we're talking modes with music. A mode is just where you're starting in a scale, basically. So, we all know our major scale, right? It's all just the white key starting on C and a piano. That's our Aeolian mode. Now if we start on D, the next one, playing all the same notes in that major scale, but we're just changing our starting point. That's Dorian. Next one, starting on the E, the third, we have Phrygian. Next up, starting on F, the fourth, we have Lydian. Next up, we have Mixolydian on G, the fifth. Next up, we have Ionian, which is natural minor also. Starting on that sixth. And then finally, we have Locrian. Those are all your modes. Let's look at some suspended chords. So if we take our major chord, our C major right there, and we take our major third and then just bring it down a whole step, we have our suspended 2. This is a C sus2. So now we go that major third right there, and instead of going down, let's bring it up half step. We got our suspended 4th, our sus4. So you can just practice going between these. Start with your major, sus2, major, to sus4. Great way to practice your sustained chords. Today, we're talking about the proper way to play your scale. We're just going to start out with our C major scale. Every scale can be played differently in terms of finger positioning, but we're going to start with C today. So with starting with C, our thumb goes on C, then we have 1, 2, that wasn't right. We're going to be talking today on how to play your scale with proper fingering. We're going to be playing our C major scale, so let's start off on C, thumb on C, and I'm going to be referring to our fingers with numbers, so our thumb is 1, index 2, middle 3, ring 4, pinky 5. So we're going to go ahead and play our 1, 2, 3, and then thumb goes underneath, so our 1 goes underneath, and then it lines back up so we don't have to move our hand again. Let's see that one more time. Thumb, under, and then of course we got to go backwards, so don't always got to practice both ways. So we start off on our pinky this time on C, then our middle finger goes over. Show you that one more time. Starting off on C with pinky, and then middle finger over the thumb. Today we're looking at how to build a major chord anywhere on the piano. So right here I have a C major chord. Now let's look at this. What makes this a C major chord? In between these two notes right here, we can see there are 3 half steps. 2, 3. Okay? In between these two notes right here, there are only 2 half steps. 1, 2. 3 and 2. If you can remember that, 3, 2. You can make a major chord out of anywhere on the piano. I'm just going to pick a random key. Here we go. Whoa, look at that. B flat, that's a weird key. So now we skip this one. 1, 2, 3. We skip those 3, right? And then we skip 2 from here. 1, 2. So it's right there. So now if we play the full chord, there we go. We have our B flat major. You can now make a major chord out of any note on the piano. Today we're looking at how to build a minor chord from any note on the piano. Right now I'm playing an A minor chord, so let's see what makes this A minor up. In between these first 2 notes, we have 1, 2, a half step, 2 half steps in between these 2 notes. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now in between these notes right here, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Alright, so if you can remember 2 and 3, you could build a minor chord from anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a random note here. Woo, E flat. Let's build a minor chord. So 2 and 3 is our magic number, so we know we got to skip 1, 2. We skip these 2. And And then we gotta skip 3. Next one, 1, 2, 3. Skip these 3, and then we have right here an E flat minor. Congratulations! We can now make a minor chord from anywhere on the piano. What's the difference between natural minor and harmonic minor, you ask? Well, let me show you. So right here we have A natural minor. Alright, also known as Ionian. So now, to turn this natural minor into a harmonic minor, we gotta take the 7th interval and we must flat it. The 7th interval happens to be, sorry, we gotta sharp it, not flat it. Let's try that again. What is the difference between natural minor and harmonic minor, you ask? Today we find out the answer. So we're going to be playing A minor here. So we have, starting from an A, all the way to the other A. There's our A natural minor, also known as Ionian. So the difference between a natural minor and a harmonic minor is we take the 7th interval, which happens to be G in this case, and then we sharp it. We just bring it up 1. And now we got ourselves our harmonic minor. That's the key right there. So here's the difference. Natural minor, harmonic minor. Oops. Harmonic minor. That's the key right there. Now you know how to make a harmonic minor scale. Check out this dreamy chord progression that I love and use all the time. It's only between 2 different chords. So we're just going to start off with C, and now we're going to build a major chord off of the tritone of C. What's the tritone, you ask? Well, if we take our 5th note and we just flat it once, there's our tritone in C. So now we build a major chord off of that, and if we play those 2 back to back, we get there's still people here watching. I don't know what you're watching here for. I'm just like focused on this. You can talk to me though. I can talk to me. There were people here talking before. It's gotten so quiet in here, but that's okay. I'm working on making these shorts here for some piano learning. Okay, so we talked about modes. We did some finger exercises. You guys ready to learn some chromatic tricks on the piano? What is chromatic? Well, chromatic is when you go 1 note at a time. The trick with chromatic runs is the fingering. Instead of using your index finger for most of the runs, you want to use your middle finger, and I'll show you why. I'll start off with my thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, index finger, and then we go back to our middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, middle finger, thumb, index finger, middle finger. And then we can go backwards, always go backwards. Middle finger, index, thumb, middle, middle, index, thumb, middle, thumb. Now if we tried to use our index finger for this, that wouldn't work. Thumb, index, index. Well, I guess it does work. Chromaticism. What else do we have here? Diminished scales are very strange. They're unique. Let me show you this. So a diminished scale is only separated by 2 notes each time. So if we look at this, there's only 2 notes in between these two. The next set of notes, right here, there's only 2 notes in between these two as well. Now, between these 2 notes, guess what? There's only 2 notes. I bet you can guess what's happening next between these 2 notes. There's only 2. Diminished magic number is 2. So with that knowledge, you can now build a diminished scale anywhere. You skip these 2, skip these 2, skip those 2. Wow. Amazing. I said chord. I meant to say scale. Or chord. Scale? Diminished scales, diminished chords are pretty weird. Check this out. If we're building a chord, diminished chord right there, we do that by skipping 2 on each interval. So we start off with the C, we skip 2, right there, then we're on this one right here, that E flat, and then we skip 2. Next zone's right there, the G flat, and then we're going to go ahead and take from here, skip 2, boom, boom, lands us on the A. There's our diminished. Of course, we could just keep on going the same. Skip these 2 right here, and we land back on the C. So now you can build a diminished chord from anywhere on the piano. Let's take this G for example. Same thing. We're going to skip these 2. Skip these 2 right here. Skip these 2 right here. And it gives us. There we are. Okay. G diminished. I'm starting to fade a little bit from all these lessons, but I feel like there might be one more I can do. Got a finger exercise here for you. We're going to be sticking on C major, starting with our pinky on C. Then we're going to skip a note, and then go back a note, and then skip a note, and go back a note. And that's pretty much the pattern. And then right here is where you're going to have to only use your index finger and your thumb to crawl down. Let me show you that one more again. So right here, start with our pinky on C. Skip 1, go back 1, skip 1, go back 1, skip 1, go back 1. Now we're just using our index finger and our thumb. And then of course we got to go back the other way, start with our thumb. And we skip 1, go back 1, skip 1, go back 1, skip 1, go back 1. And now we got to stick with our pinky going up. almost made it. Almost made it through the exercise. Okay. Check out this awesome finger exercise for building finger independence. So we're going to be sticking just with the C major scale. And we're going to start with our pinky here on C. Then we're going to skip a note going down. And then go back one note. And then we're going to skip a note. And then go back one note. Skip a note. Go back one note. And then we're going to move just with our thumb now. Man, okay. Which check out this awesome piano exercise for getting. Check out this piano. Boost up your finger independence on the piano with this exercise. We're going to start off doing a simple C major scale played in a unique way. All right, let's start off. Check out this awesome piano exercise for increasing your finger independence. We're going to check out this awesome finger exercise for increasing your finger independence on the piano. Check out this exercise for increasing your piano. Check out this piano exercise for increasing your finger independence. Okay, we're going to be doing a C major scale played in a unique way. We're going to be just skipping every other note. So starting off with our thumb on C, skip a note, and then we go back a note. And then do the same thing. The pattern just repeats. Go back a note, skip a note, and then we're going to move up with our middle finger to our pinky. Again, to our middle finger, back one, skip a note, back one, middle finger, skip a note, and we land back on C. And then we want to do the same thing heading back down. So we want to do, starting with our pinky, and skip a note, and then go back one, and the pattern repeats. And then now we go with our middle finger to our thumb, middle finger to the thumb, middle finger to the thumb. We're checking out the finger positioning for playing inversions. So starting off with our root position on C, we've got our thumb, middle, pinky. Alright? Going up to the next inversion, we got thumb, index, pinky. Next inversion, we got thumb, middle, pinky. And we're going to go back the other way. Of course, always practice going back up and down. So starting with the pinky. And then we're starting on C, we got pinky, index, thumb, back to our C major root position. Don't play your octaves like this. play your major chords like this, play them like this. Don't play your major chords like this, play them like this. So there's a couple different ways you could play your chords. So starting off with C major, we have our position, which is our thumb, middle, and pinky. And that works fine if you're playing it just like that. However, if you want to snag that extra octave note, we can't have our finger positions like this. We're going to have to change it up a little bit. So let's try to get that octave, and let's change our position to thumb, index, middle, all right? So there's the big difference between how you play your chord. You can't play like that, but then you're limited. Try to play it like this. That way you can reach that pinky up here and get that extra octave. Okay. Wow, there's still 5 people here? What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to see? I've been teaching. I could throw a ditty together really quick. If someone just throws out something, I'll just start like singing about random nonsense. Totally cool with doing that. But if y'all don't got anything for me, that's cool too. I'm gonna play here just for another minute or two, and then if there's any suggestions, I'll do it. If not, this live stream is going bye-bye. I need to go get me some food. It's lunchtime. It's been fun, y'all. First time vertical live streaming. I'll be back. Till then, you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Oh, how do I stop live stream? Oh, there's an X up here. Let's try that. Yep, that's it.